This is a PXG Allen putter, the very first putter from PXG that was ever released to the public that is zero torque. Now the Allen, as you can obviously see, is a mallet style putter, but there are a lot of people who would love to get into a zero torque putter, but really won't get into a shape that's not a blade style putter. Well, for them, PXG has a brand new putter out that might be worth looking into. This is the PXG Mustang ZT, and as you would suspect, ZT stands for zero torque. So let's get into it. So to create the zero torque condition in the Mustang ZT putter, PXG's design is really focused on two things: the hosel mechanism right here, and then the shaft axis and how it relates to the center of gravity. The hosel, as you can see, actually does go into the heel, but it's got a really sort of a reverse bend. Most of the time, hosels are going to be coming in and they would bend back here, which basically means that more of the weight is going to be out towards the toe end of the putter, and that's going to create sort of a toe down or a toe hang condition. And that can work really well for players that have a relatively arced stroke, whether it's a mild arc or a significantly arced stroke. Putters that have toe hang tend to favor players who have a putting stroke like that. Putters that are ideally suited for players who have a relatively straight back, straight through stroke tend to be what's referred to as face balance, which means that the hitting area when you balance it points directly up to the sky. If I spin the putter and just simply let it go wherever it needs to go, you'll notice again, the toe goes up. The reason why it's doing that is that if you extended a line directly from along where the shaft is pointed, it would actually go behind the top line slightly and towards the middle of the head, basically going right into where the center of gravity location on this putter would be. And when you do that, you get this toe up condition. What makes zero torque putters so interesting is that it really doesn't matter what type of stroke you have: straight back, straight through, slightly arced, significantly arced putting stroke. The way the putter is balanced, it wants to keep the face square to the path that you naturally create with your putting stroke. And the advantage to that means that once you establish where you want the putter to be aimed in your address position, it's going to be a lot easier. And you're going to be able to a lot more frequently bring the putter back to that position you created address. This putter naturally wants to keep the face of the putter itself square to the path that you are creating, regardless of what type of path and what type of arc that might be. That means you're going to be able to return the face to the square position and get your putt started on your intended target line a lot more easily. That's the allure of zero torque. It's going to reduce the twisting and the turning of the face throughout your stroke and really enhance your consistency. Now, when you look at this putter, you might think that it has a face insert here, but this putter is 100% milled from 303 stainless steel. This is actually not an insert that's been designed into this putter. These pyramids that you see in the hitting surface are milled into the head itself, but the face, the hitting area, is exceptionally thin. How thin? It's 55 1/1000ths of an inch thin. So that's the thinnest putter face that PXG has ever created. And inside the head itself, where it looks like it would be solid metal, it's actually hollowed out. And then inside that hollowed out chamber, PXG has inserted S-COR material. It's a polymer. It's the same type of polymer that the company uses in its irons. And that material soaks up vibrations and it really enhances the sound that's created at the moment of impact. So if you think about it, when you take a lot of metal out of the middle of the head and you introduce a polymer here, you're reducing a significant amount of weight in the middle of the head itself, which means that PXG could shift a lot of that weight to the perimeter, into the heel and the toe area, and that's going to greatly enhance the MOI. It's going to make this putter much more stable on off-center hits. So you're really getting two big benefits with this. You're getting the zero torque situation, which is going to enhance your stroke and make your stroke more consistent, the way that you present it to the ball. You're also, if you do mishit the ball towards the heel and toe, going to get a lot more stability, less wobbling around on mishits. So with a design like this, and with this enhanced MOI and enhanced stability, you should really see a dramatic improvement in the way that the ball rolls out. Now you'll notice on the sole of the putter, there are some hollowed out areas in these sort of external wings right here. That again is to help PXG move more of the weight forward and get that zero torque condition a little bit more easily. But there are also a pair of weights in the heel and the toe section. Now those are adjustable weights for fitters so that they can adjust the swing weight of the putter based on the length and the golfer's preferences. When you lay it flat, this putter has 4 degrees of loft. However, the shaft and the grip automatically sort of are going to add a 1 degree forward press. So while the stated loft of the putter may be 4 degrees, it's going to play like a putter that has about 3 degrees. It's not nearly as much of a dramatic shaft lean or forward press as some other zero torque putters out there. When I put it down in the address position and start putting with it, I found that yes, you do have the onset condition, which means that the face of the putter is in front or towards your target side of where the shaft is, but it's a much more subtle thing than some of the putters out there that have a significant level of onset. Now, PXG is big into custom fitting, so obviously you can get this putter to have different weights, different swing weights, be it obviously different lengths, and with different grips as well. So how does the Mustang ZT compare with other PXG putters that have zero torque? Well, I think number one, because it is a blade style putter and the putter head itself is relatively compact and is familiar to a lot of players who really want to have a blade style putter, but they want to get the benefit of zero torque, PXG is answering the call when it comes to that. I feel the sensation of the zero torque. I feel as if like the putter wants to swing itself more with the Allen than I do with the Mustang. I think the Allen is an absolutely sensational putter. It felt like for me that it was a little bit easier to move this putter when I was in the addressed position. It was something that with the Allen, it feels just rock solid. I think because there's just simply more mass, it's a little bit bigger look. A lot of it very well could be psychological. For me, you're going to feel the effect of zero torque. You're going to feel that sensation of the putter literally sliding and moving on rails more with the Allen putter than you will with the Mustang. Now that said, the Mustang ZT is significantly more stable on mishits than I would have anticipated based on it being a putter of this size. Most of the time, if you strike a putt a little bit towards the toe with a blade style putter or something that has this size, you're going to feel the toe section back up, the heel section come forward because the weight of the golf ball is going to make it twist. I didn't really feel that when I was going along and making putts on the practice green with the Mustang ZT. It felt exceptionally stable for the size that this putter actually has. For that reason, I think the Mustang ZT could be a fantastic putter for players who have never used a zero torque putter before and are looking to transition from a traditional blade style or maybe a compact mallet into a zero torque putter because the look is going to be familiar. The feel coming off of this 303 pyramids type pattern that's been put into here really feels like you're coming off of a standard milled putter. It does not feel too soft. Sometimes these patterns in previous PXG putters, for me personally, felt too soft, as if too much of the energy was taken away. The sound was a little bit too soft, and I didn't get the rollout that I wanted. With this version of this putter, with this really thin face and that S-COR polymer behind it, I get the sound and feel that I associate with a milled putter. So I think from a sound and feel perspective, PXG absolutely nailed it with the Mustang. So clearly PXG is all in when it comes to zero torque putters, and I think that we can pretty much anticipate going forward the company is going to have blades, it's going to have mallets, and it's going to have zero torque offerings that could be blades or mallets as well. The company is certainly capable of making outstanding feeling putters that offer that reduced or completely eliminated twisting and torque condition, and that I think is going to help a lot of consumers out there make more consistent putting strokes and get their putts started on their intended target line a lot more easily. But I'm really curious to hear what you have to think. What do you think about the idea of a blade style putter that offers the benefits of zero torque? Is this something that you would be interested in trying out, or is the look of this still just a little bit too much for you to get over? Is this something that you just can't see yourself putting in your bag? I really want to know. So let me know in the comment section below what you think about the Mustang ZT and about the whole idea of zero torque putters. And if you did get some good information out of this video, if you learned a few things, it would be really helpful to me if you would smash the like button as well as subscribe to my channel. It helps me out tremendously. If you do have any questions about zero torque putters, PXG products, or golf equipment in general, please feel free again to drop a comment in the comment area below. I do try and monitor my comments as best I can, answer questions for people. I want to be a resource to help you make better purchasing decisions and get better equipment into your bag. So thanks very much, and I'll look forward to seeing you again really soon.